Okay, I'll find some coffee to roast. Alright, get some beans here. What we're doing right now is just charging the roaster with the ROEST P3000. And here we get the screen from the first insert of the coffee beans. So then we can see the development. This is the current bean temp. And here we see how much energy we get in and how much energy there is in the drum and the exhaust. And then we can change the fan setting, we can give it more power, or the drum setting. So when we look at the green line here, we will have a power profile, which means that we will have a consistent delivery of power that will go around 425 degrees Celsius along the whole roast. And then we, to put up the base, we will adjust the airflow a bit, and we'll do that manually, and the power will go automatically. So what we're doing right now is just trying to charge the coffee beans with as much power as it can. So basically we want to, when it comes to the first crack, which is when the coffee becomes coffee, then we will have as much internal bean pressure as possible, making all the fragrance or the aromas or the taste as vivid as possible. And right now we're turning into this yellowing phase. And what we'll do then is this is a natural coffee, so we take it's a bit more uncertainty around where it happens, but we'll say it happens now. And here I can monitor like how much rate of rise there is in the bean temperature per minute, for instance, or per 30 seconds. The most of the things is happening inside the data. So you're dependent on looking at the data on what is happening. So you look at the screen for the color change, and then you look at the temperature for like the metrics. The yellow stage is going to happen around 150 Celsius. The first crack is going to happen around between 192 and 197 Celsius. And then we have the drop of the coffee bean. Then we can decide if it's going to have a development time in percentage, which means the development of the roast. And or you can do it manually, or you can do stuff with the energy, so you will get a longer crack. If you want to use it for an espresso, for instance, you're more dependent on that. So here is where the first crack will be detected, and on the ROEST P3000 you have a measure of total cracks, so you'll see when the first crack happens. So you can audible just push the first crack when you see the first sign, or you can do it by looking at the coffee, and here we got the first crack. That is when the coffee is ready to extract. So basically you push a seed into becoming a more porous seed, which you can grind and extract. It's kind of cool because here I can see exactly how I got this roast and how I managed to get out all the flavors. So I can compare the data with the previous roasts, and I can see if there is an improvement or if I'm doing something right or I need to adjust something along the way. I can access that data quite easily. They're quite hot still. It's probably around 50 Celsius at the moment. But what I'm feeling is like how long will it take for it to get into like normal body temperature. Because then I know the coffee is getting cool enough to that I can repack it into 250 gram bags.